right, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be making my mom's version of frittata for Easter. So over here we have one package of dry yeast. We have salt, about 1.75 teaspoons, and we have a tablespoon of olive oil. We're doing 3 cups. We're going to do 2 batches of dough, 2 dough balls actually, 3 cups of flour in each one. And then we're going to do one at a time. So we're going to start with one cup of hot water. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour the olive oil in the hot water. We're going to do one at a time. The salt can go in the flour mixture, and same with the dry yeast. We're going to mix that up. So what we're going to do now is, what I like to do first before I put it in the mixer is I like to just mix it up a little bit. We're gonna mix it more when it's in the mixer, but at least I'll give it a little bit of a head start. So once we do a little bit of that, then we're gonna pop it into here. Okay, you just dump it all in. All right. Then what I like to do is put the lid on. Before we put any of the liquid in there, I'm gonna turn it on and we're gonna give it a really good mix. Once we feel it's mixed enough, which it is, we're going to open up the little lid. We're going to stir the hot water and oil, because obviously they don't mix. And we're going to start the low dough. And what we're going to slowly do is we're going to start pouring the hot liquid into the dry. It's going to start getting hard on your mixer. I try to let it mix for about a minute. And just before your mixer gets fried. So just keep that in mind. That once you see that it's all stuck and it roll around in a ball, usually I would say it's usually pretty good. So I would just stop it. So then I'm gonna pop that up, and then we're gonna just make a dough ball. Pop it in the middle. I put a little bit of flour on the pan just so it doesn't totally stick. And then we're gonna do the second one. Second one is no different. We're gonna pour all the dry stuff together. We're gonna do the hot water and oil mix. Mix the oil. And mix the flour a little bit. Again, this is what I do. There's a lot of professional bakers out there who have their own way, and nothing is wrong with that. So we'll pop that in here now. And now we're gonna add our hot mix again. Okay, once that's done, you just get these out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna open up the stove. I don't have the stove on, by the way. I'm just gonna put them in here. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do, no, I'm gonna go like this. Basically, we're gonna cover them up. I just get one tablecloth like that. Pop it in there, just to kind of keep it warm. And I'm gonna do the same for the other one. Just gotta get another cloth. And that's it. You gotta wait about 2 hours till it rises. So I just, now we're gonna do the eggs. I cracked open 12 eggs because this recipe is gonna take 12 eggs. So we're gonna get those all nice and blended up. Okay, that looks like it's good. Let me shut that off. From the stove, one of those bread balls that rose a little bit. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we are going to mix it in the eggs. And this is the part that takes a little bit of time. So now what we're gonna do is basically, with your hands, you're gonna shred all that bread loaf from the oven that rose a bit, and you're gonna just mix it. And you keep doing it. You keep doing what I'm doing right now until it's properly shredded. You gotta keep working it. Like, you gotta get it so it's basically really broken up. It's gotta be no big clumps. It's all gotta be small, if anything. And if you can get it as liquidy as possible, which is pretty hard, but if you can get it as mixed up as the egg mixed up as much as possible, that would be ideal. So anyways, we gotta do, after we do this one, we're gonna do the other one, and yeah, we'll go from there. What we're gonna do is, cause this is done, the bread mixed into the eggs, I put in homemade sausage, homemade cured sausage, and then I've got a whole bunch of mixed cheese. I got mozzarella, provolone, and Havarti. You can put whatever you want. I put Fiorani last time. This time I'm just gonna do it a little bit different. So basically what and I have 4 ounces of Parmesan grated cheese. We're gonna put that in there too. I'm gonna put in, we're gonna mix a little bit at a time. So I'll put some of that in. You know what, this is something that you gotta just judge yourself. But we just mix it up. And then we're gonna go like this. It is important to have a good amount of cheese because that's what makes it. Of course, the sausage makes it too, but and yeah, basically that's what it's gonna be. You mix up all your ingredients. I'm gonna put just a little bit more sausage in. And then once it's properly mixed, then we're gonna transfer it to some pans. So we're gonna now, I've greased the pans with Crisco. Probably gonna need 3. We're just gonna see how it goes. And then that's it. The pans are greased, the bread is in, the dough anyways. Now we're just gonna wait till the stove gets to 375. Kind of forgot to put it on ahead of time. And then we're gonna put them in. And here's the finished product. It is, it took exactly an hour to look like this. 375 in the oven. And you see how nicely it rose? It rolls really nicely. I'll take them out of the pan so you can see them in a minute. So I took the frittata out of the pans. If you want to take a look, it rose just perfectly, just enough. Not like a bread loaf, because that's not what it's supposed to do. But it rose just enough. The color is perfect all the way around. And now we just gotta let them cool down a little bit and eat. We can eat it really fresh right now, but it's a little bit too hot. Anyways, that's how we make my mom's version of frittata. So now we're just gonna cut to see how it looks. We'll get that one out of the way. Oh, look at that, eh? Look, the cheese is in there, the sausage. What a great combination.